All right, perfect.
Welcome to In Support of Families. This is Emmalou Penrod, and my guest today is Heidi Hills, and she is a wife, mother, and certified health and life coach, and co-owner of Kaha Tahi Coaching.
Yep.
Heidi, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
So tell us what Kaha Tahi means.
Well, Kaha Tahi literally translates in the Maori language to strength together. And so as my business partner and I were creating our business, this kept coming to our mind because her mother is from New Zealand and, background with that. And it just was the right term for us, right name. So
I like it. I love that concept of, family, team.
Exactly.
I love that.
Exactly.
And speaking of family, I understand today is a special day for you.
Yes, it is. My husband and I, this is our 16th wedding anniversary, and super excited about that. Looking back, we're pretty happy with that. We've had a good marriage. We were talking about that, and I said, well, I feel like we haven't really had a whole lot of chaos or problems with our marriage. I'm like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like we've done really well. And he's like, no, I don't know how to compare it to other people, but I feel like we've done well.
And that's a sign right there of a good marriage when both partners are satisfied or happy with where it's going, the direction it's taking.
That's right. That's what we hope.
And you have children.
We do. We have 2 kids. I've got an almost 12-year-old girl and an almost 8-year-old son.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Keep us busy.
Well, there's always a journey behind, and it's usually quite an interesting story of how someone starts a business. Tell us about your journey.
All right. So I have been active my entire life and, health conscious. Sometimes people will say, are you a health nut? So you're a health nut? And I'll simply say, no, I'm not a health nut. I'm health conscious. And that just simply means that I like to have a whole lot of harmony and balance. I don't steer towards one thing only. And I've just been an active person my entire life. About 13 years ago, my husband and I, when we were getting ready to start a family, I became really more aware of what we were bringing into our home and how we were bringing toxins into our home to clean our home with in different things. And where I was going to be starting this family, I did not want my children to be exposed to these types of things. I'd heard stories about children being harmed from dishwasher soap and these different things. And so I really became aware that I needed to figure out something else for my children. And in that process, for myself and my husband actually has asthma. And so at that time, I was introduced to an online wellness store and was so excited that this was what I was looking for, decided to start shopping this way, which is totally awesome because, back then you really didn't shop online a whole lot. And so I loved the whole idea of having stuff just delivered to my door. So it was great. But so this became our way of life. We got rid of the toxins out of our home. So basically really focusing on inside our body, outside our body, and around our body for overall health and wellness. And this was our way of life for, about 10 or so years when, just a little under 3 years ago, my best friend, and now she's my business partner, she has a lot of health issues, to say the least. She has 3 autoimmune disorders, really struggling, had a lot of problems. And, one day I had called her when she was cleaning her bathroom. and she was coughing. She was having a hard time breathing. And I just said, you know what? I said, this is enough. Like, you have got to get rid of this crap that you are using to clean your home with. It's not good for you. And so she agreed to sit down and let me show her how she can shop differently and how it's going to improve her health. Well, shortly after she started switching things over, she was noticing a difference, not only for herself, but for her son who has asthma. And so I had said before, with my husband having asthma, I want to just tell you, we buy a inhaler every year to let it go waste. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Totally love that. We'll do that. Absolutely. Because we don't have that crap in our home. So to get back to the story, she started noticing this difference. And at that point, I gave her some information on supplements, because I truly feel supplements are a needed thing these days. Our soil's been depleted over the last 100 years because of how we've been growing our fruits and veggies and different things. Now, I'm not saying don't eat fruits and veggies because that is so important. We want to have whole foods as much as possible, but we need supplements because unfortunately our soil is depleted. However, you want to find the right form of supplement and how it is put together, because otherwise our bodies will not accept it. So I gave her some information and about these supplements that I have been purchasing, and she's a major researcher, decided to look into it, did a lot of research. The company actually had done a blind testing. It had been proven effective for these supplements. And so she thought, heck, not too far before this point, she had stopped taking her medication because she was at such a low point that she was like, I'm done. She was alive, but she wasn't living. And she has 4 littles. It was horrible. So at that point, she said, you know what? I am going to give it a try. They offer 90-day money back guarantee. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to prove that these don't work for me because nothing else has. And so I said, okay, go for it. Let's see what it does. Well, you know what? It changed her life. Changed her life. So with realizing that, and that's kind of a long story to get into how I became a health coach, but with all of that, seeing the difference that it made for her, she and I noticed that this was an awesome opportunity that we had to be able to help people live healthier lives. Because if we are living but we're not alive, then what the heck are we doing? We want to be alive and vibrant and be able to do the things we want to do and be able to be there for our families and be there for our spouses and other people. And so we realized at that moment that we wanted to do more. So we decided, both of us went to school. We went to HCI, it's Health Coach Institute. It's an accredited international health coaching school, and got our health coaching certificates and then got our life coaching certificates. So we have, that's how we started this journey. And so that was a couple of years ago. And then we sat down and decided what we wanted to do. And that's where we have come up with Taha Tahi Coaching. And actually, as we were creating Taha Tahi Coaching, we also realized that, and we were super excited that we were going to be able to help so many people, but we realized that if we weren't going to be able to reach as many people. So if we were able to work with other people and be able to collaborate with other women in the health field, we would be able to reach so many more people and help so many others we actually created Kaha Tahi also, which I know that I think you had talked to my business partner and possibly wanting to do one of these with her too. I'm going to actually let her talk more about Kaha Tahi. Okay. And I would actually like to kind of go with this, and I have some amazing tips, 3 easy tips that I want to give you and share with you all right now to increase your energy. Does that
Right.
sound, are we good with that,
Oh,
Emma
that
Lou?
sounds, yes, awesome. Go ahead, share them.
Okay, and I've just like taken over and started talking because I get so excited.
I can tell you're passionate about this. I love your enthusiasm.
Oh, well, you're awesome. It's just fun. But we just appreciate what God has given us and how we can help others, right?
Yes.
So, all right, perfect. So, okay, so 3 easy tips that you can do today, all right, that is going to increase your energy and you'll be able to notice this. I just love it. You can start them today. You can start them tomorrow. So we're going to kind of break it down into little bite-sized pieces by spreading this out right now with these energy boosting activities throughout the day. So how this works is energy boosting activity number 1, you are actually going to do it first thing you wake up. So this one you'll do tomorrow morning. But the second easy energy boosting activity is right after lunch. And the third energy boosting activity is at the end of your workday. So let's go ahead and dive into each of these activities right now to help you boost your energy. So the first one, what you're going to do, you're going to do it as soon as you wake up. So we know that life gets crazy and sometimes it's hard to have a good night's sleep. And in fact, sometimes we have crappy night's sleep. So we know that that's when, it's kind of hard to wake up refreshed after you've had maybe a sick child, or your neighbor's dog has been barking all night long, or the smoke detector decides that it needs new batteries. We all know that's in the middle of the stinking night every single time when that you need new batteries, and you don't want to get up and turn them off.
Yes.
So, yes. So no matter what your night's sleep is, this is what you can do. So here's how it works. Before you go to bed, you're going to get a 20-ounce, you're just going to fill a 20-ounce cup full of water. You're going to set it by your sink in your bathroom. And the next morning when you wake up, you're going to go use the restroom, relieve yourself, and you're going to drink all of that water. Now, I know that sometimes it's a lot of bit of water in the morning if you're not used to drinking that much water. So start with what you can and work up to it. So you want to get up to 20 ounces of water first thing in the morning. Okay, that seems pretty simple, right?
Just plain water?
Yes, plain water. Now, it's plain water, and then you sit it out. So basically, you want it to be the temperature of what your home is. So you're not drinking really cold water. So kind of lukewarm water. You can always, if you want to run and grab some lemon and squeeze some lemon in it, that's a great option too. But you don't have to do that. You can just do water. So pretty simple. And the reason that you want to do this, there's basically 2 main reasons that you're going to do this. And drinking this glass of water, 2 main reasons it's going to help jumpstart your day. For starters, hydration. We need more water than we think. And drinking this in the morning, it's going to hydrate your entire system. So it's vital for your cells and your muscles and all your organs and things for the hydration and regeneration and all of these things. So it also helps keep your blood at the right consistency, and it helps deliver oxygen to your muscles, which then immediately boosts your body's energy. The second thing it does is it helps you have a healthy bowel movement. Drinking enough water keeps our enzymes and the bacteria in our digestive tract running smoothly, and this helps get your bowels moving. So getting into the habit of eliminating waste first thing in the morning is so wonderful for your body because it helps prevent those toxins to being absorbed back into your body throughout the day. So this is also going to help give you that energy boost. So that is energy booster number 1. Okay. Drink 20 ounces of water in the morning after you wake up. Okay.
Room temperature. Awesome.
at room temperature. Easy energy booster number 2 is that many of us are inside all day long. We're either inside our home, we're inside an office. Even if you're someone who is fortunate enough to be outside, what you want to do is you want to get outside for 10 minutes. The point of this is that you are going to clear your mind. You're going to focus on your breath, and you're going to be present in nature. You're going to want to leave your phone home, leave your to-do list there. You're going to go outside and intentionally clear your mind for 10 minutes and absorb that good, clean energy. So it's ideal if you can go out, go for a quick, brisk walk or a slow walk. The point of this is to just clear your mind. Get out, breathe, and enjoy what God has given us and this beautiful weather. Now, obviously, sorry?
Year round?
Year round, yes. Because
Okay.
I was just going to say, sunshine is better, but rain, and here in Utah, we get snow, which I am not a winter lover. I don't like to be cold, but still to get outside and you know, on those, even those cold days, you can just put your face up towards the sun and just, you know, let it warm you up.
It's just 10 minutes.
Yeah, and for 10 minutes. So getting out there, clearing your mind.
Okay.
So even if you can't, let's say it is super cold, you can't go outside. You can open up your blinds and look outside, maybe crack it just a little bit, have a plant there if you can. Doing those things, the point of it is to clear your mind. The best way is to being in nature so that you can have that extra support. So that is energy booster number 2. Okay.
Okay.
So the next one, energy booster number 3, you're going to do it right after work. And this one is super fun. So after your work day. So my work day actually ends when I pick up my kids at school, which is around 2:30, 3 o'clock. And a lot of times that's a lot of people's slump moments anyway. So it can be either after you got off work or, you know, when you've got kids and things like that. So this one is, you're going to basically turn on your stereo or plug in some earbuds, and you're going to have a dance party. So this seems kind of crazy and fun, but it's super exhilarating. And the trick really right here is to give yourself permission to let go. Have a good time. You could, if you have children, you could get them involved in it.
That was my question. Do your children dance with you?
Yes, sometimes we dance. Sometimes when they're doing their homework, I go in the laundry room because I swear sometimes that feels like that's my office. And I'll dance, have the music on, and I'll just be dancing and folding laundry or whatever. And you don't need to fold laundry, but sometimes that's what I do. And so just get your kids involved and just have fun. So everybody's heard the saying, dance like nobody's watching. That's the key right here. Okay. Dance like nobody is watching. Now, I love this because according to Harvard Medical School, in their Department of Neurobiology, studies have shown that music stimulates the brain's reward systems while dance activates the sensory and motor circuits. So this is really cool because you're actually getting rewards with music and dancing. And as we know, dancing has some different benefits of physical activity. It also helps memory improvement and also your long-term memory. So this is a great thing to help with the right brain, left brain coordination as far as dance and music. It improves our visual skills, our cognitive skills, and all of these decision-making skills. So this is a really great one. But the reason we're doing it right now at this moment is it's going to get us feeling amazing and awake and alive so that we can now be the person that we want to be for the rest of the night. It's going to give us enough energy to be able to go and say, okay, now kids, we're going to do ... or, I'm going to take my dog for a walk, or I'm going to, it's going to give you that boost that you need, because by the end of the day, we have zapped all of our energy. We've just sapped it out of us. So by breaking up the day into these 3 energy boosting activities, you are now giving yourself the opportunity to rejuvenate your body and to be able to have more energy that you want. So these are super simple and easy. I love them. Go ahead.
I love them too. And so many people and they'll complain, I just go home from work and crash. And then they blame their job and they feel like they don't have a life. So so just to recap, as soon as you wake up, drink the 20 ounces of room temperature water. At noon, get outside for 10 minutes and clear your brain and be great, appreciate nature. And at the end of your workday, turn on some music and dance. You're right. Simple, and yet you've explained the amazing cognitive, physical, emotional benefits of each one of these.
That's right. And it's super simple. I love it because there's no cost. They're fast. You can do them. And so it's just awesome. I love it. So with this, I love it because these actually came straight from one of my programs that I offer, which is the total energy transformation. So this is just a fun way to get you started. And I do not go a day. Actually, I mean, I have without drinking that water in the morning if it's like a crazy morning, but I can tell the difference. So that is something that I definitely focus on every single morning is drinking that water. It starts my day out right. So even if you just pick one of the items to get started with right now, go for that. If all 3 seem overwhelming, then pick one and then add on another one and add on another one. It's all about progression.
Yes.
So, yes. So, I love it.
I think it's great. I think it is absolutely wonderful. So tell us more about your business. You have an office, you and your business partner?
All right. So my business partner is located in Salt Lake City. And I am I'm in Ogden, so Utah. So I do have an office here in Ogden where we can meet in person. And I really like in-person ones because I enjoy it more. However, I do also do Zoom calls like this, and I can do phone calls, whatever works best for anyone. So that way you don't have to be living in Ogden to chat with me and, see how I can help with improving your health. So what I would love to offer today is I offer free discovery sessions, or it's a free session that we would sit down and we're going to uncover the challenges that you are experiencing right now. Maybe things that aren't going very well right now. Then we're going to discover what your vision is of your health and your life, and look at maybe what's stopping you, what's slowing you down or preventing you from having this life, and help you to know what to do next, how to move forward. By the end of the conversation, you will know if I'm somebody that, is a good fit for you. I'll know if you're a good fit for me, and if moving forward, working together would be a good option, or if somebody else might be a better option, or if right now is not the time, you're not ready for that. So it's, we'll know what the next best step is. So, I love it because we help with some of the things I focus on is obviously increasing energy, okay? Increasing your physical energy so that you can be the best spouse, the best parent, the best you possible. And I also help people. I have programs and different things that I do to help with healthy and sustainable weight loss. So how many times do we go on diets and we deprive ourselves and then we lose a few pounds and then we're like, oh my gosh, I don't even care. Give me that. So that is not what I teach you. I am a realist I like to be an optimist, but I'm a little bit more of a realist. and I want to teach you ways that are healthy and sustainable so that you can continue with them. So, and then I also focus, the other area that I focus in is thyroid. So that's something that's dear to me. My mom's has thyroid issues. We have it, in different parts, or my sister-in-law, I've got some friends. So that's been something that's been very important for me, is to be able to help women with thyroid issues. And, as when I turned, my sister had warned me, and the year that I turned 35, I started noticing a huge change with my own body and how it was not functioning, or I wasn't able to basically, my metabolism basically started slowing down, right? Yes. So that is something where I really want to help people that are noticing that are like, oh my gosh, what is happening with me? I'm not the same person I am. I don't have the energy. It doesn't matter what I do. Well, if you're ready for, some different tips and, somebody that knows what you're talking about. Yeah. I'm here. I love it. I love for you to find that vibrancy and that purpose and clarity, and find the movement that you enjoy and all of those things. So, yeah.
All right. So this free discovery session is available in person at your office in Ogden, Utah, or by telephone or Zoom.
Yes, absolutely.
A fantastic offer. Just find out what you have to offer, how it would fit in with their goals and interest, and what's the best way to contact you.
Okay, so there's a few ways that you can contact me. We do have a website. It's www.kaha, so Kaha, Tahi, TAHI.com. This is the website that we do have for our collaborative that we're really working on trying to build. But my information is in there. I also have Taha Tahi Coaching and Kaha Tahi. You can find us on Facebook. And on those, we have phone numbers. My phone number is 801-791-2698. You can reach me there, or kahatahikoaching@gmail.com. So there's a lot of options if you are ready to see what your best life looks like. It's different for each of us, and that's why I offer the free discovery session, so you can see what that is for you. So, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, Heidi, you are living proof of energy and
Thank you.
well qualified to teach that to others. And thank you so much for your time and how you're sharing your gifts with the world.
Well, thank you for this opportunity to get on here, and I appreciate everything that you do to help people live a healthier life. And this is just an awesome, exciting opportunity for me, and I thank you very much.
All right. You have a great day.
Hey, you too. We'll talk soon.